Kansas City, the Chiefs take the field at Arrowhead Stadium. The Chiefs to kick off. Won the toss, deferred, and Denver will take the ball at the 35-yard line after the Harrison Butker kick.
Feet. We'll see that tonight.
Playing with a new starting center tonight. Luke Wattenberg, who had taken every snap this season, now on injured reserve. Nix retreats, looks downfield, has some time, checks it down underneath, and starts with a 9-yard gain on a pass to R.J. Harvey. And well-seasoned, played 61 games as a starter in college, at Auburn, and then at Oregon. Second and short to pick up the game's first down on a 6-yard carry to the 50-yard line by Harvey, tackled there by Chris Jones.
And with J.K. Dobbins out, R.J. Harvey has had to step up, the rookie out of UCF, 5'8", 205. But I think what you'll see tonight, the vision, the burst, low center of gravity, really hard for the linebackers to see him at that second level with him only being 5'8".
Really emerged, of course, about halfway through the season. And Harvey in contention for Offensive Rookie of the Year. First down from the midfield stripe. Nix to the outside, that's caught. And that's a 7 or 8 yard pickup here for Michael Bandy. Second and short. Steve
Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator, one of the most aggressive lines in the game. I think he's top 3 this year in blitz rate. Pressure rate's not been great. It's been an area that, you know, through some injuries, they've had to protect, have to keep their safeties back. You wonder how they'll approach Sean Payton and Bo Nix tonight. Again, with the injuries to the corners, especially Trent McDuffie.
Line up here with Prentice as the fullback to lead the way, but getting stuffed at the line of scrimmage is Harvey for no gain that time.
First third down of the game.
Spagnuolo, 7th year as the defensive coordinator. He'll be on the radar of some teams for head coaching. He is, I think. 3rd and 2. McLaughlin is now the back on 3rd down. Pass to the outside. Little blocking out in front. And Harvey turns it into a first down, taken out of bounds there by Bryant.
These guys coming out of college, good decision by Nix because of the 2 blockers out in front. And a heck of a job. You know about Troutman at tight end, but Troy Franklin does a really nice job.
Franklin, old teammate of Nix at Oregon. This time they give it to McLaughlin. And the number 2 back, or actually maybe even 3rd behind Tyler Bidet, gets tripped up after
some linemen. And the health up front. You mentioned Wattenberg, the center out, Alex Forsythe getting the start. Boy, they have such continuity, and they do such a good job in run pass pro.
That was a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. Line up in the pistol. Nix on the run, throws, caught, and a first down. Troy Franklin, again, his old teammate with the Ducks.
Big decision by Bo Nix. Really good so far here for Denver.
4.5 minutes into the game. Harvey taken down at about the 22-yard line. Once again, Brian Cook coming up to make that stop. So interesting. I mean, a little spoiler has been uttered since 2012. Think about that.
Yeah.
Andy Reid came here. What's happening?
Yeah, I mean, we think of Patrick Mahomes, but we're going all the way back to Alex Smith. You know, they were still winning games.
Who mentored Mahomes?
That's right.
2nd down and 7 to the outside. That pass is caught. Close to a first down. They're going to mark it a little bit short. Lil Humphrey. Lil Jordan Humphrey,
yep,
who's anything but Lil because he's 6'4" and 225.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Boy, Sean Payton just doing a really good job. That time.
10th play of the drive. 3rd down 1. To keep it himself. And pick up a 4th first down. Again, getting behind Alex Forsythe. Talking about Wattenberg had played every snap this season. Now you got Forsythe in there.
Forsythe played with Bo Nix at Oregon. Good job there by the left guard also. Getting a good get off there against Chris Jones. That's what he's known for. That time he beat him to the point of the season.
6.5 minutes into the drive. Keep it on the ground. Harvey starts to stumble. Cuts to his right, taken down there by Drew Tranquil. Outside backer, gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Excited to get out here, and I think setting a tone here early. He talked about 82% on Thursday night. They want to start fast, and they got an opportunity here in the red zone.
Yeah, that ended an 11-game winning streak. Snap a little low, no problem for Nix. Cuts to the outside, wide open, making the grab, and then taken down shortly after.
Wins that one-on-one matchup on that left side. Paul Chesty trying to hold up. Just that pressure alone makes that ball have to come.
Game, he's the back. 13th play of this drive. It's taken almost 8 minutes. 3rd and 6. Looking, throwing, too high and incomplete. Little Jordan Humphrey could not hang on.
Flat, that ball goes high. First ball we've seen really get away from Bo Nix, and maybe a
yard attempt for Will Lutz. He kicked for Sean Payton, both with the Saints. Now with the Broncos, that kick is good. Was something happy. How about that World Series? As a Dodger fan, he loved it. This is Brashard Smith, 7th-round rookie out of SMU, running back the kick and stopped at the 26-yard line. So now, ladies and gentlemen, last week. And that's how Oladokun got his opportunity. Starts here with a handoff to Isaiah Pacheco for a short gain, 2nd down.
Yeah, I think for people that are seeing him for the first time, some people might think here, but it's important to understand 4 years in this system, 2 Super Bowl rings, been around. Now you get a chance to make this a reality. He seemed very calm, very excited for this opportunity. He and Patrick Mahomes have become very, very tight, and the offensive players want to play well tonight for him.
2nd down and 9. Pacheco again. And Pacheco, bursting forward, turns a 2-yard gain into a pickup of about 7, setting up a third, which is in Homewood, Alabama. Then to South Dakota State,
6-0, report eligible.
where he played for the Jackrabbits.
Yeah, think about that. Was during COVID when some of the college players, a lot of the college players, took their 6th year. So his 6th year, almost quit, went up to South Dakota State, opened up an opportunity after all that, still got drafted the 7th round by the Steelers.
And then cut before the season began. And this will be a first down here as Kareem Hunt picks up 5. First down, Kansas City.
And one last thing on Oladokun. When we got done with our call, if you want to be pulling for a guy in a story on Christmas night, this is your guy. I mean, he could not have been more humble and appreciative for this opportunity. You can see why a lot of the guys, and when I talked to Matt Nagy, I said he was trying to keep him calm, and his biggest fan out there.
From the 40-yard line. Pacheco again. Let's check in with Kaylee.
Well, guys, as Chris Oladokun was walking into the stadium today, he told studying Mahomes, sitting next to him every day.
Yeah, so when Mahomes is going out with his boys, whether it's Kelsey or whoever it is, they go out to eat. They're very familiar with him. Let's see how he plays tonight.
2nd down and 9. Get to throw a pass. Until now, if he gets this away, or he may just decide to keep it. Instead, he throws. Caught, staying in bounds. Xavier Worthy, nope, they're saying no. On the short.
Yeah, the right, but Worthy just losing too much. So 1-2, take off and 3.
3rd down and 9. Deep drop, under pressure, launching one into no man's land. Xavier Worthy was the closest to it. 4th down, in comes the punt group.
And with all that talk about Oladokun, we forgot to mention he's going up again, especially on 3rd down. Number 1 in the league because they can get pressure with just 4. Cooper on the right, Benito on the left. They do such a good job.
Yeah, apart from that, no problem.
Ho-hum.
Matt arises to do the kicking here. Marvin Mims, good returner. He's back. Mims grabs at the 12. Can he find room? To the left, no. To the right, a little bit. Takes it to the 19-yard line where Denver will look officer.
Yeah, yes he does. Yes he does.
Just in case. Naughty and nice. Ball to the 19. Bo Nix. Rolling, throwing, and the throw is off target. He had Mims, who was open, couldn't make the grab. 2nd down.
Movement. He'll go up to that intermediate level. See in the flat there, he's got Franklin decides to go up and over that corner out in the flat. And
10. Troutman comes into the slot. RPO. He'll keep it. Nowhere to go. Of course, that
superstar down the road, the rookie out of Louisville, did a heck of a job there holding his ground and then using great speed to force him out of bounds. Nixon didn't face a blitz one time. It was all zone and didn't really throw the ball downfield much. He will need to do
in the 4th quarter.
No shot. Been a long day already.
Tell me about it. 3rd down and 12. chased all the way back, running for his life, throws, and it is broken up. Fulton comes away on a pass intended for Lil Jordan Humphrey.
Now, what a play here. Unbelievable. Great job of forcing him out. This is what Bo Nix can create. Heck of a job there by the receiver working with him, but out of nowhere, Fulton's closing speed to get a hand on it.
The interception was
and all the rest when you're out of contention. This drive starts with a run here, a 2-yard pickup for Isaiah Pacheco, second down.
They're relying heavily on this offensive line. Mention of the backup tackles. You're looking at because of some of these injuries they've had.
Second down, 8. Pass to the outside. 1-yard gain here for Noah Gray. Number 2 tight end P.J. Locke makes the tackle. So, Kansas City, talking about the injuries. They brought guys up from the practice squad, activated other people, put guys on IR.
On this. And now after that sensational interception in plus territory, the young quarterback, first career start, another third down. And they're loaded up, showing pressure.
Kareem Hunt comes into the backfield. Doken out of the pocket, throws, caught. First down, and that is Travis Kelce. In what could be, we don't know, his final
matchup. Travis Kelce against the defensive player of the year, Pat Surtain, from last year. He's able.
Final minute of the quarter. Going to Doken, stepping up, he's going to keep it. Slides to a stop at the 16. Crowd wanted a late hit, won't get it. Jade Barron is there to stop him. And under now in the opening frame.
The greatest thing that he did there, he was decisive. He saw that open up. Linebackers dropped. The crowd wants a 4 of 5 for Trevor Lawrence.
Very uncharacteristic for that Bronco defense. As Pacheco takes it to the 13, and that takes us.
Fans get into it. Travis Kelce, little magic in the air tonight. Dominate this team like you should.
Yeah, and there are a lot, I should note, a lot of Broncos fans here this evening. After Sunday's loss to Jacksonville, Sean Payton-Witt said they beat us, and they beat us good, and that starts with me. How does Denver get back on track tonight?
Well, I won't describe it how he did, but they all have to embrace that we were a part of it, and we all got to find our part in having success. And I think sometimes when you're winning and you're on these streaks, you forget about all the little things there because you just kind of assume we won, I want to address it. Talking to Vance Joseph today, the defensive coordinator this morning, he said, hey, for the room in my defensive room, it's like the guys keep telling me they're going to do it, but we keep winning. They don't feel the pressure. This made them all wake up and realize tonight we got to go out. We got the advantage, the third-string quarterbacks out there. How do we go out, put our foot on them, and dominate from the beginning?
Absolutely. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups presented by Geico. And touchdowns in this building. So, Tony, if this is Kelce's final game, what are you hoping to see?
Well, he's the man of the hour, and if he's taking his final bow, let him go out in style. Remember, Kobe Bryant played his last game. He had 60 points. He shot probably 50 times in that game, and I hope that's what they do to him. Pepper his hands with the ball. Throw it to him 10, 15 times. Chris Oladokun, you want to make a name for yourself, throw it to the legend, and let him get busy in front of this home crowd, which potentially could be the last one. Give them a Christmas gift, seeing one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah, and Sherm, Denver's defense has been excellent all season long. Didn't have their best performance against the Jaguars. How do they get right tonight?
They got to do the things they've done all season long. They got to sack the quarterback. They're #1 in the league by a wide margin in that category. They got to play great scoring defense. They got to play great man-to-man defense, and they have the corners to do that. I think this is going to be a great game for them. Chris, this is a rough opponent to be going against in your first start.
Yeah, when you look at this Denver team, you guys, 1-6 in one-score games last year. They're now 10. Tell you wit about this team.
Yeah, I think when you really look at it, starting early, they want to start fast. And when they score first, when they have the lead at halftime, they control these football games. And they've had a couple remarkable comebacks, but that hasn't been their style. This team wants to be in front. They want to have control of a game and let Van Joseph release all those zero blitzes and get after quarterbacks.
Yeah, and it's a belief in that guy's an unwavering belief in himself, but it's the guys in the huddle. They've really grown to love him, and he's going to play tough tonight. I'm looking forward to fireworks.
Yeah, and I think R.J. Harvey, I talked about him earlier, he's kind of, I really believe he's going to be that engine that's going to take them far in the playoffs and that running part of their offense, because Bo Nix can do the rest.
All right, well, Merry Christmas, everybody. We are so happy you are with us. Al, Kirk, and Kaylee have the call, and we will see you guys